Hey guys, I finally got done putting together some of the Venom. I used some really cheap 99-cent spray. Not sure if you can see that or not. It came out pretty amazing so far. I've actually put on some of the wood filler here. You see, really needs to be sanded down quite a bit. Pretty dusty right now because I was doing some sanding earlier. I actually had a slight problem with his leg where the epoxy that I put on there for some reason just didn't hold. So we still got a couple of areas I need to refine, but for right now, all I did was hit him with a base coat to kind of see where the major problem areas are. And there's quite a few. I have some on the back of the leg here, which I put in some wood filler to fill that in. This is real rough. Gotta paint all that up. Actually had some striations from the printer on his feet, which I grabbed some of those and took out. But yeah, I mean, came out really, really good. Not sure if the camera's gonna catch any of that, but I'll try. If not, I'll get it on my big camera later. But yeah, he's pretty massive. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some sanding right now, which I think is gonna take a while. I'm not gonna have you sit here and watch me. I'll probably fast forward it. But actually I want to mention this is if you see where the white is right here, I actually used a pen on that. I don't know if you can see it. I used a pen on that and it worked really, really well. I mean, it's really solid. There's definitely nothing taking that off. That was just a standard 1.75 millimeter. So I'm just gonna do some sanding here and hopefully I can get it really, really smooth. And fast forward. But what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to go with the grain of his muscles because he's got a lot of kind of muscular tendons in here. So with the filler, I'm trying to get it in by the corners just to get in there. I really kind of shape it up. So not only am I using the wood filler to fill up those gaps, but I'm also using it to fill in the gaps and actually accentuate some of the tendons that he's got in here. Hopefully it works out. You don't always know when you're doing this. You know, I mean, it could come out great, or you could be ready for another coat because you either over-sanded or you found a spot that wasn't smooth enough. And I tend to kind of overdo it with the sanding and have to come back in again. So if you're doing something like this on your own, don't get frustrated. You know, you're gonna mess up, or you're just not gonna like the results of what came out. And it's just all part of putting it together. It's actually kind of one of the parts that I enjoy is it's kind of therapeutic in a way. Not that it's therapy, but maybe sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it's looking really smooth. I have 120 grit, which is medium, since I use this to take off all of the really heavy stuff, and that's on his back. But I use a really fine sandpaper for smoothing everything out, which that's what I'm doing right now, because I had already taken off all the big chunks of the file and stuff like that. So anyway, fast forward. This is a hard area to get because it's like in a crevice in its back. I guess the good news is that you're not going to be seeing that a whole heck of a lot. I just heard something crack, so gotta be careful, I guess, on your model, no matter how big it is. I don't see anything broke, but it certainly sounded like it. Hopefully it didn't break. Now, when you get into small spots, you know, I mean, you could just go in one direction. I'm sweating. I'm in my garage, guys, so it's a bit hot in here. Yeah, that's kind of good, isn't it? I mean, just take your time. It's so easy to get impatient and just want to burn through it. Because you regret it later. Because you'll have to go in there and just once you start painting, you'll find things that you just don't like. Kind of like when I did my Daredevil model. I love him, I think he's awesome, but there's just certain parts that bother me. Every time I look at him now, I can't seem to get by it. So don't do that to yourself. Alright, fast forward again. Unless you really want to watch me. So some of the spots that supports were in, I mean, are really, really rough. And I mean, it's going to happen, so it doesn't matter. But I actually did a lot on the back arm because it was just so rough. I mean, it's pretty smooth now. I still have some areas where I'll probably touch up on, but I mean, it's pretty smooth. I have a lot under the hand here, so I mean, I'm going to probably hit all of this in here. But I think I am going to use the XTC 3D coating to, when he's done, to just kind of seal them off and maybe get rid of some of these, you know, rough patches. I mean, some of them are meant to be rough, but because of the print, it came out, I guess, sharper or rougher than they were supposed to, or that I like, I should actually say. So, I mean, I'm going to go in there with a higher grit, yes, and just try and get some of the major parts off. And if you're using XTC3 or you want a 3D and you want to try it, definitely sand your model down a little bit first because it's not going to get those deep cracks in there. And it's pretty good. I mean, some of the details, if you have like really small details, like the Daredevil had like a lot of really fine lines in his clothes, and I didn't use it on that because it would have got rid of all those details. So, I mean, I'll use it on areas that are big like this and kind of paint it, you know, use that stuff over. It's kind of like an epoxy, but just kind of smooths really, really nice on the PLA. Actually, never tried it with something that's painted, so this will be a fun experiment, and hopefully I won't ruin it. But, I mean, he's looking good right now. I still have a couple areas that are problem areas, but it's getting there. I mean, he's definitely feeling smoother. You know, you get to say you saw somebody touching Venom's butt on YouTube. That's probably the weirdest thing ever. No, maybe not ever. But so I'm just going to sand a little bit more of this, and I'll show you when it's done. When I'll probably spray it. But first, I'm going to once I'm done sanding, I'm gonna throw them in my shower, spray them down, maybe soak them up a little bit so so get rid of all this residue from the sanding. And then I'll throw, with my 99-cent cheap paint, I'll probably just spray over them one quick time and like dust them, just to kind of see where the problem areas are. I mean, anytime you use some sort of primer, you're gonna notice all of that. So, I mean, I'll use it, but I'll use it in like a real thin coat. And I mean, that's about it. I'm just gonna continue going, and once I get them washed off and get a quick spray on them, I'll show them to you probably with a better camera because I'm using my GoPro. But yeah, this is where he's at right now. Kind of probably to you guys it looks the same as before, but I'll be back in a few and I'll show them to you after he's all sprayed up. See ya. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my channel too, because it helps me out. All right, and I'm gonna keep making these videos, so stay tuned. See you later.